Pleasure to present my friend Samuel L. Jackson.
Sean Diddy Combs.
In Hollywood, where extravagance and controversy often intertwine, few figures stand as resolute pillars of integrity like Denzel Washington. Known not only for his commanding on-screen presence, but also for his unwavering moral compass, Washington has carved a unique path in an industry notorious for its temptations. His reputation as a man of faith, family, and principle has made him a formidable figure, even among the most powerful players in entertainment. One such figure, Sean Diddy Combs, has long been associated with lavish, controversial parties that have become the stuff of Hollywood legend. Yet, an incident from the early 2000s, where Denzel Washington reportedly confronted Diddy at one of these events, highlights the stark contrast between these two men and underscores why Washington remains a force to be reckoned with in Tinseltown. The story begins at a party in 2003, hosted at one of Diddy's opulent mansions. Whether in the Hamptons, Los Angeles, or Miami Beach remains unclear. Diddy's gatherings were infamous, often described as hedonistic freak-offs where excess and indulgence reigned supreme. These events attracted Hollywood's elite, offering a space where the powerful could let loose, often to a fault. Denzel Washington and his wife Pauletta were among the guests at this particular event. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew increasingly wild, pushing boundaries that left many uncomfortable. For Washington, a man deeply rooted in his Christian faith, the scene was untenable. According to sources cited by US Weekly, Denzel witnessed something that crossed a moral line, prompting him to confront Diddy directly. In a heated moment, he reportedly shouted, "You don't respect anyone," before storming out with Pauletta by his side. The specifics of what transpired that night remain shrouded in mystery, but the confrontation has since fueled speculation about Diddy's parties and the behavior they enabled. For Washington, the incident was a defining moment, a public declaration of his refusal to partake in Hollywood's darker underbelly. His actions sent a clear message. He would not compromise his values, no matter how powerful the host or how glamorous the setting. This moment, though fleeting, has lingered in Hollywood lore, resurfacing as Diddy faces legal scrutiny and old footage of Washington's warnings to young actors gains renewed attention. Denzel Washington's reputation as a man of principle is no accident. Throughout his career, he has been vocal about the importance of faith, family, and integrity. His oft-quoted advice to leave 30 minutes before the devil gets there reflects a philosophy born of experience. For Washington, Hollywood's glitz and glamour come with a hidden cost, one that can erode one's moral foundation if not carefully navigated. He has spoken candidly about the spiritual battles that accompany fame, emphasizing the need to stay grounded in faith to resist the industry's temptations. This belief is not mere rhetoric. It is a guiding force in his life, evident in both his professional choices and personal conduct. Washington's faith is deeply rooted in his upbringing. Raised by a devout father, he was instilled with values of righteousness and accountability from a young age. These principles became a lifeline as he navigated the early years of his career in an industry rife with moral compromises. In the 1980s, Washington experienced a spiritual awakening that solidified his commitment to God. During a church service with director Robert Townsend, he had a profound encounter with the divine, describing a moment of vulnerability where he felt lifted by an overwhelming presence. Though he initially struggled to reconcile this experience with the allure of Hollywood, it became a touchstone, guiding him through the challenges of fame. This spiritual foundation has informed Washington's approach to both his craft and his life. In a 2017 interview with CBN about his film Roman J. Israel, ESQ, he spoke passionately about the intersection of faith and action. "Faith without works is nothing," he declared. Emphasizing the importance of using one's gifts to effect positive change. For Washington, acting is not just a profession but a platform to spread messages of hope and justice. His pastor once told him, "You already have a pulpit," recognizing that his influence extended far beyond the church through roles like Roman J. Israel. Washington explores complex themes of justice, morality, and faith, subtly weaving scriptural references into his performances to challenge audiences to reflect on their own values. Washington's commitment to integrity extends beyond his spiritual beliefs. He is a staunch advocate for family values, raising his children to prioritize faith, love, and respect. He has openly criticized Hollywood's tendency to prioritize success over personal integrity, arguing that many of the industry's issues, such as systemic racism, stem from a lack of strong family foundations. In interviews, he has linked societal challenges, like incarceration in the black community, to the absence of positive role models and paternal guidance. For Washington, the solution lies in leading by example, both at home and in the public eye. This commitment to principle has not gone unnoticed. Washington's actions at the 2003 party, where he confronted Diddy, are emblematic of his refusal to turn a blind eye to wrongdoing. Unlike many in Hollywood who might overlook questionable behavior for the sake of status or connections, Washington chose to walk away. His decision to leave early, as he has often advised, is not just about avoiding scandal, but about preserving his soul. It is a stance that has earned him respect and, in some circles, fear, particularly from those like Diddy, whose reputation has been marred by allegations of misconduct. Diddy's parties, known for their extravagance, have long been a subject of fascination and controversy. Described as spaces where Hollywood's elite could indulge without restraint, these events often blurred the line between celebration and debauchery. Reports of hedonistic behavior, coupled with recent legal troubles, have cast a shadow over Diddy's legacy. Old footage and interviews have resurfaced, including Washington's warnings about the dangers of lingering too long in such environments and Samuel L. Jackson's cryptic remarks about Hollywood's power circles. Together, these accounts paint a picture of an industry where influence and excess often go hand in hand, and where men like Washington and Jackson stand apart by refusing to play along. The 2003 confrontation is particularly telling. Washington's decision to call out Diddy in front of others was not just a personal stand, but a public rebuke of the culture Diddy's parties represented. It was a moment that underscored the power of Washington's presence, not as a mogul wielding financial or political clout, but as a man whose moral authority commands respect. For Diddy, whose image has often been tied to excess, Washington's refusal to condone his actions was a stark reminder that not everyone in Hollywood can be swayed by fame or fortune. Washington's influence extends beyond such high-profile moments. His humility and quiet acts of kindness further distinguish him in an industry often driven by ego. He has made significant contributions to causes like WY College's debate team and visited hospitals to comfort patients, all without seeking public recognition. These actions reflect a generosity rooted in his faith and a belief that true success lies in making a positive impact. Even in the face of personal challenges, such as rumors of infidelity in the early 2000s, Washington has remained steadfast. Allegations of affairs with co-stars like Sanaa Lathan and Eva Mendes, as well as unverified claims about escorts and other women, have surfaced over the years. Yet, Washington and his wife, Pauletta, have consistently denied these rumors, and their marriage has endured, a testament to their shared commitment to family and faith. One notable scandal in 2013 alleged that Washington was caught kissing another woman, leading to a brief separation from Pauletta. The story quickly faded with no concrete evidence to substantiate the claims, suggesting that it may have been exaggerated or unfounded. Despite such challenges, Washington's ability to rise above gossip and maintain his integrity has solidified his status as a role model. His daughter Olivia's reported frustration with fans idealizing her father hints at the pressures of his public persona, but it does not diminish his impact. Washington's influence was evident during the 2022 Oscars when he intervened after Will Smith's altercation with Chris Rock. Quoting his own advice, Washington warned Smith, "At your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you." His words, grounded in faith, reflect his belief that spiritual vigilance is essential, especially in moments of triumph. Speaking later at a leadership summit with Bishop T.D. Jakes, Washington framed the incident as a spiritual battle, emphasizing the power of prayer and grace in resolving conflict. His ability to navigate such situations with wisdom and humility underscores why he remains a respected figure. In contrast, Diddy's reputation has been increasingly scrutinized. Legal battles and resurfaced stories about his parties have intensified public interest in his past. Washington's 2003 confrontation serves as a reminder that not everyone in Hollywood is willing to overlook questionable behavior. For Diddy, Washington represents a rare figure, one whose moral clarity and refusal to compromise pose a challenge to those who thrive on excess. Washington's fearlessness stems not from wealth or influence, but from his unwavering commitment to his principles. Ultimately, Denzel Washington's legacy is one of integrity in an industry where it is often in short supply. His faith, family values, and refusal to bend to Hollywood's darker temptations make him a singular figure. For someone like Diddy, whose career has been marked by controversy, Washington's presence is a stark reminder that true power lies not in wealth or status, but in the courage to stand for what is right. As Hollywood continues to grapple with its moral complexities, Washington's example shines as a beacon of hope, proving that one can achieve greatness without sacrificing one's soul.